Okay, so we're now looking at recovery strategies. This is our last dot point under the critical question, how does nutrition and recovery strategies affect performance? Remembering now that our large learning goal for this critical question is for you to understand how or why nutrition, supplements, and recovery strategies impact sports performance. And also, our success criteria that goes with that is for you to evaluate the impact of nutrition, supplements, and recovery strategies on performance. Our learning goals, to go just with this one dot point, is for you to know the different types of recovery strategies and examples for each. So that doesn't require a lot, it's because this is really a describe kind of level of learning. The success criteria for this is for you to define the various recovery strategies and for you to describe recovery strategies used by athletes and the benefits that they get from those recovery strategies. The learn about here asks you to learn about recovery strategies that include physiological strategies, neural strategies, tissue damage strategies, and also psychological strategies. And they actually provide you a bunch of examples as well to go with this learn about. The learn to asks you to research recovery strategies to discern their main features and the proposed benefits for performance. So really all that means is you have to go do some research, find some recovery strategies, find out what's involved in them, what they reckon they'll do for you, and that's about it. You should be critical as you do that, but your syllabus doesn't ask you to be. Now, to start with, let's have a look at our physiological strategies. Now, physiological strategies by definition are strategies that use the body's usual processes or our physiology in order to aid recovery. Your main physiological strategy is going to be your cool down. Now, your cool down has been around for years. Everyone's always done it, and it is probably by far the best recovery strategy that exists, okay? And it's essentially active recovery. It means that you're moving around and you're going to slowly decrease the intensity down to from your sprints or whatever you were doing in your sport that was going for ages. You're going to reduce that to a jog and then down to a walk, etc. You might do some light stretches and stuff in your cool down. But your cool down is really about getting your blood flowing still as you end. It helps to remove your waste products. It helps to prevent blood pooling anywhere, and it will also help speed up your recovery. Another physiological strategy is hydration. So we've already talked about our hydration as our post-exercise nutritional requirement. So here we are, it occurs again as a strategy for recovery. So hydration is really important. Essentially all you're doing is replacing the fluid you've lost. The benefits are that it's going to speed up your recovery because by making sure that you're not dehydrated and making sure you are hydrated, it actually means all your physiological functions, all your body's processes are actually going to work at their normal rate so that they can recover quickly. If you are dehydrated, however, they're going to be very sluggish and very slow because a lot of them require water for them to function. The other thing that hydration will do is increase your blood volume, which also will help to remove a lot of the waste products from the areas of your muscle. We then move on to neural strategies. So neural strategies focus on the nervous system and relieving the tension within that. So that includes hydrotherapy, which hydro just means water. So pretty much any kind of water therapy. We're going to ignore cryotherapy within that water. Most of the time, hydrotherapy involves warm water, but it doesn't have to. It can be normal temperature type water and sometimes cold water. But normally when it's cold water, we talk about it as cryotherapy rather than as hydrotherapy. The benefits are that it relaxes the nervous system and the muscle system. So that warmth is just going to cause your muscles to really relax and allow your body to help then to remove the products and get rid of that tension that often comes after any kind of sports performance. Another neural strategy is massage. Now massage, the features of massage are just rubbing your skin. Often it's trying to rub the muscles underneath the skin, but any kind of rubbing of your body really is going to form into some form of massage. Now the benefits of massage, now there's lots of really big claims for the benefits of massage, and there isn't a lot of research to really back most of those claims up. Essentially, it will help you to relax your muscles. It will normally help you to mentally relax, which then gives you an overflow benefit of everything else relaxing anyway. It's also going to increase the flow of blood to your muscles or to whatever area is being massaged. So that's why it'll start to go red from the massage, which may help remove waste products. But massage, normally you want to do that probably at least 24 to 48 hours after your event to get some more blood flow back there to help repair and to help remove waste products, rather than on the day of, because you've already got all your blood flow there. It will also possibly help remove waste products. It may help increase the nutrient delivery with the blood flow, but that is the bits that are a bit debated. Tissue damage strategies. Now, your main tissue damage strategy is going to be cryotherapy, but the aim of any tissue damage strategy is essentially to minimize the damage to your tissues, right? That could be secondary damage from inflammation, or it can just be that initial damage, all those small little micro tears that have occurred because you've been involved in some kind of performance. Making sure that those are repaired and minimizing the damage that occurs from those. So cryotherapy, main feature is cold. Anything that is cold. So that means ice packs, cryotherapy chambers, it means cold ice baths and stuff that people might be immersed in. All those things are called cryotherapy. Now, cryotherapy, the main thing with it is that it's aiming to decrease inflammation that's occurred after performance as a result of those small injuries, or even as a result of a larger injury. And so we know that when ice packs are used on localized, isolated injuries, that the recovery rate, particularly for soft tissue injuries, is a lot faster. But when it comes to those smaller injuries, the research is not as clear in terms of the benefits, but cryotherapy does generally provide at least some benefits. So cryotherapy, the cold will provide some numbing to help reduce any pain that's there. It'll also decrease inflammation just in general, particularly your surface level inflammation, which is normally where your muscles that you've used are. It'll be particularly good for things like if you've had a whole bunch of knocks and bumps and bruises that are all around your body. It'll help to just treat those like you have an ice pack on. And it will also help to decrease some waste production and increase the demand for oxygen. Okay, so whenever your body cools down, okay, it means that it can't burn stuff as quickly, which means it's going to produce less waste. And that then means that it's going to require more oxygen. Because you're cold, your body, your muscles particularly, are going to ask for more oxygen so that they can shiver and contract and produce heat for you. And so that increase in oxygen and that decrease in waste production may help in recovery as well. But your main thing with your cryotherapy is that decrease in inflammation. Your last one are your psychological strategies. Now, psychological strategies, by definition, psychology, all about the mind. And so they're generally going to aim to relax. They can be used to stimulate your mind as well, depending on when you're using them. In terms of recovery, they're normally going to be relax. So relaxation, your general features, they come in various different forms. Things like meditation, music, or any kind of leisure activities as well for your athlete can be seen and thought of as relaxation. And really it's about that relaxation of the mind, which then allows the rest of your body to relax as well. So the benefits of these psychological strategies, and particularly relaxation, meditation type ones, are that they're going to reduce your heart rate, they're going to reduce your respiratory rate, and they're going to increase your focus. So a lot of athletes actually will use some psychological strategies to help them focus before they go out and perform. But when it comes to recovery, it's about relaxing, it's about reducing heart rates, reducing respiratory rates, and bringing your body back down to rest a bit faster. So they might use this quite quickly during their cool down or something to help speed up that recovery.